Welcome to Living 757. How are you guys? So happy to see you.
Good. I just accomplished something.
I know, you are celebrating already. It's another week of Living 757, and I'm so excited because we are actually celebrating Spanish Heritage Month for the whole month.
Yeah,
How about that, guys?
Hispanic Heritage Month. Now,
yes.
It's a little different than a lot of other celebrations, right?
It is.
Usually it'll start at the beginning of the month and to the end of the month, but
That's
this
right.
actually starts in the middle
Yes.
of a month, going to the middle of the next month, right?
That is right, Quincy. This is starting September 15, goes all the way to October 15. And actually what we celebrate is the contribution for the Hispanic people here in the United States, and they recognize us, our contribution and work to this country.
Yeah.
So, yes, the whole month we're going to celebrate. I'm so excited. And we're going to have a show, a special show coming up. Yes.
So all I need to know is, will I get a chance to learn some dance moves since you always talk about my bachata?
Not on this one. I don't think we have dance classes,
Really?
but we're going to
Oh.
have a lot of dance. I know actually you're going to love it because we're going to have
Food, of course.
Spanish food.
I'm surprised you
tasty
didn't
food.
know. Because you know.
I do love my food.
Okay, so
Yes.
what type of food are we talking?
I cannot tell you. It's a surprise, so you guys have to tune in the show. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of things going on the day.
A
It's
lot
a
of things.
special show all for the Hispanic celebration, Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like have you, like, is there a certain way that you and your family celebrate? Because I know your mother lives in a different part of the country.
Yes.
And then you're here, so do y'all come together at all?
Well, not in my case, I cannot travel, but sometimes I go there in Miami.
Yeah.
We try to celebrate, if I can, if my schedule let me do that. Yes, I
Allows.
go down there, allows, and just celebrate all together. But if not, it's okay. I will celebrate here with a lot of people and friends that I have from my Latin community, so yes.
Cool.
And you know, Hispanic Heritage Month starts mid-September, goes through mid-October,
Yep.
and that ushers us straight into spooky season.
Woo!
Another one of my
Spooky season.
favorite things. You guys,
Spooky.
so we spoke last week, remember, about how my 4-year-old had bullied us into putting Oogie Boogie in our yard.
Right.
Yeah,
You were dressed like Jack
I
Skellington.
was not dressed like that.
Well,
kind of.
now you're sitting in my yard every night. We got some videos.
Look at that.
There you are.
There you are,
Oh,
Quincy.
that does
Oh.
kind of favor me.
But actually,
And look at the pants.
same
Look at
thing.
He's got the pants.
Hey, why you gotta zoom in that close on my pants? You know what I'm saying? My pants
no, but
are-
actually, look at right there.
Are you
Perfect.
kidding? Yeah.
Same.
You know, I am a smooth Jack
Ooh.
Skellington. You know, except for your Jack Skellington's pants went all the way down to the shoes. See, I was showing ankle.
Yeah. You're expecting a flood. You should have worn your rain
That
boots.
is a style, okay? That is a style to
But
flood.
I have something
Really?
to say about that. He actually have a smile.
Oh yeah.
The one in your yard.
Really? They just gonna put my
he's not
ashy
smiling.
ankles on
Oh,
TV?
look at that.
Are you kidding me? You know what? Our producer is the savage of all savages. For her to do that wasn't even in the script. Melissa.
Melissa, she did it right this
See
time.
a wide shot of everything in the yard, you guys, just so you guys can see how
Okay.
ridiculous my yard is
Aw.
right now. So there's
Wow.
Oogie Boogie.
I love it.
And he's got Lock, Shock, and Barrel with him. If anybody's familiar with Nightmare Before Christmas, you know what that is.
And there is
look at this.
Quincy,
This
smiling
is-
Quincy.
There's Quincy and Zero and his jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh.
Q, you could have saved me $140 if you just came and sat in my
Yeah,
yard.
exactly.
Actually, you could have saved everybody because we are still in September. Okay, this is happening. Like you were. It's too early, is what I'm trying
Have you
to
been
say.
outside in the mornings? It feels like fall.
Yeah, no, and not just that. We have to prepare actually for Halloween. It's just right around the corner, Quincy.
This
and
is
if you
Halloween.
if
This
you
is
wanna
Halloween.
buy costumes, you have to do it ahead of time. See, that's another reason why we help you because you never celebrate this.
I wonder what costumes we're gonna. Every year we always dress up as something, and I really
Yes.
want to know what do we have up under our sleeves for this year.
Care Bears.
Girl, no.
No,
If you had me come up here looking like a kid, no, I'm done.
it's like a no. That's not gonna happen.
But I have a feeling it'll
Moana.
be something cool.
Moana.
Who?
Ooh,
Moana.
Moana, you, Quincy.
Me?
Yes.
Moana. No, he would be Maui.
Maui.
You would be Moana.
I do.
I want to be Hey
I
Hey.
do have some guns.
Well, we have a lot of ideas.
I do have some guns.
Can I be
like,
the rooster?
This is the rock guns, yes.
You do?
Sure, yeah, just enjoy being Moana. You know what? Either way, I know I'm gonna have to be a part of it. So you know.
I have
You
some
enjoy
ideas.
it as much as you act like you don't, okay? And you know what? It's never too early to start Halloween, and Busch Gardens agrees.
That's
Hallow Scream is
that's
coming back for their 25th year. That's 25.
Wow.
It started back in 1999 when I was a lot younger than I am now.
the late 1900s.
Basically, and I
my
used to
God,
go with
crazy.
friends in middle school. It was so much fun, and it's just gotten bigger. It started with just a couple haunted houses. Now they have 5 different haunted houses, 6 different haunted territories, and this year they have a haunted house that's all clowns.
Yeah.
It's brand new. And they also have a haunted house that features a kind of like Dr. Frankenstein type guy.
You get into all that. I'm not.
I
like,
do.
We all know from the very first Halloween thing that we did. You found out like don't you grab on me.
Oh, yeah, I did.
When
I did.
somebody gets scared, like I gave you that look,
remember
like girl. She's like, oh, I don't know. I didn't know he gets scared. like you love that. So like, what is it about being scared? Because that's when you walk through these paths and they just
Yes.
jump out
Yes.
at you.
So
That's
I
actually
think,
right.
I mean, this is my non-professional
Yeah.
opinion, obviously, but I think that it has something to do with being an adrenaline junkie. I really like things that are adrenaline based, that really like gets my blood pressure up for short periods of time.
Right.
Swimming with sharks, driving in NASCAR race cars, and going through haunted houses all kind of give you the same feeling.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know
But
what?
yeah, that started, Hallow Scream started on September 6th, and it goes all the way through Halloween.
All the
So
way.
y'all have plenty of time to go enjoy. We should try to go.
Yeah. Be creative and dress up too. Right.
That is right, Quincy and Ashley. And speaking of being creative, it's another great event that is going to happen in Portsmouth, September 21st from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And another great event is Maker Fest. This is going to be in Portsmouth, Virginia, September 21st from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can learn how to be creative and explore the world behind the technology gurus that are they're going to be there. This is amazing, amazing event. It's a family event also, and it's free. You can bring all your family and friends. I
Oh
love
yeah,
that.
oh yeah, and that's cool because on the same day, if you and your family are still having fun together, just go on through that tunnel and come to Virginia Beach because you can hit the NAS Oceana Air Show. This is happening. Have you guys ever come to one of these?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
see, I haven't.
What? Well, you were in the Navy, so you've kind
Right.
of seen some of the stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, you've got what the Blue Angels, the F-22 Raptor demonstration. Have you ever seen
Yes.
that? The
Yeah.
F-22?
Yes,
So-
it's an amazing
Would
show,
you
Quincy.
would
It's
you
beautiful.
hop in one
Yeah.
of those airplanes?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I want to
Same.
jump out of an airplane, too. So,
Oh, no,
Oh, are you
I mean-
gonna do that?
I mean, not one of these, clearly, but, you know, like, I would love to, at some point, you know, jump out of an airplane, but I would love to ride in one of those
Okay, that's
F-22s.
skydiving stuff at Quincy wants to jump.
Yeah, I mean, like, it just seems like it'll be a lot of fun. And the cool part about it is this year's theme of the air show is Inspire, Educate, and Soar. So, guys,
love
get your
that.
family out and go enjoy some of that
Yes.
air.
It's a
I
great
know.
show to
Jet
enjoy
noise,
with
the
family
sound
and
of
friends.
freedom.
Yeah, it's a beautiful show, actually.
Yeah, and ladies, you gotta also keep in mind, you gotta have a lot of energy, okay? Because the Red Bull with wings is so tight and it's so fun. Look, it's a beach challenge, folks. You guys, if you're into challenges, you get a chance to run the beach. This is actually called the Red Bull Quicksand Virginia Beach dealio there. Okay, stop looking at these guys. I see y'all got real quiet looking at the
Sorry.
muscular guys.
We were
huh?
so
Right,
entertained
right.
with the
But-
picture.
I don't know what you were talking about, okay? I was just
Well,
reading
these
what
guys
it said.
clearly are in shape, something that I wouldn't be able to do. But they're going to be out there running, and this is going to be on September the 21st. Check out this course. Like,
Oh,
you
wow.
got to really be in shape. Like,
No,
have
but
you ever
that's-
ran in sand before?
Yeah, that's
Right.
part of the fun part,
Right.
though. You get
Yeah.
teams and you do it together, and you might finish sloppily, but as long as you cross that finish line, you can head to
Oh,
the
yeah.
shack afterwards.
Oh yeah, and so the cool part is they're going to take the top 50 males and top 50 females who finish in a high number in the right
Oh, wow.
time. So it's going to be pretty cool to watch.
We
look
should
at this.
try. Look at that.
We should
We
not.
should try.
We should continue to look at these people doing some wild
don't we
stuff.
do it?
This guy's in his
Yes.
socks. That's how serious he is.
You have to be in socks because it's gonna be. You can do it in tennis shoes, sneakers.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course
we should
not.
try for fun, even if we not made it to the finals.
Okay.
I'm already thinking I'm not made it to the finals. That's about it. Well, but we guys have a show that is gonna blow you away, starting with a Hurricane seafood truck.
Ooh, and that's right, Patricia, because we also got the book author C.J. Wright also joining us too.
And we've got a live performance by Country Tone. But first, coming up after the break, we have a ham with its own cam. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. I got a question for you. What happens when a chef partners up with a local cleaning company owner and they form a food truck? Here's the answer. A whirlwind of happy taste buds in your mouth, and as you guys can see, I'm inside this awesome Hurricane Seafood food truck, and I'm with Chef Ron. What's going on, Chef? How you doing?
How you doing? Good.
I
How
see
are
you
you?
over there cooking, man.
Yes,
I'm not
sir.
gonna
Yes,
hold
sir.
you tight, bro. Now, I gotta ask you, before we even get into the history of this awesome food truck, what is on the menu? Because I'm looking right at it.
Okay, so today this is our Fat Cat. This will be premiered on the truck this Thursday for Cheesesteak Thursday. This is something one of our customers requested. This is our ultimate seafood cheesesteak, which is salmon, onions, peppers, lump crab, and jumbo shrimp on top of a bed of fries instead of like a traditional cheesesteak inside of a bun.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. So talk about the history of how you came together with the other chef and y'all said, look, let's do this food truck.
Well, you know, Toya already had the truck and she was looking for a partner to come
Oh,
on with her for the
okay.
truck because she doesn't know how to cook. She just runs all the business aspects of the
Did
truck.
you just throw her under the bus? She don't know how to cook?
No.
Is that what you just said? I'm sure
She
she's
handles
a
all the
gr-
business. She
Yeah,
handles all the business.
she's a businessman.
Yeah,
Okay.
So, you know, we go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So she called looking for a partner. I said, you know, I would love to come on, and here we are.
And here you guys are. So let's talk about the ingredients that goes into this right here. I know the
Yes.
camera can get a good look at it. I'm going to take out a fork as if I'm about to get all into it. So what are the ingredients? I'm seeing some fries in there, man.
Yes, it's a bed of French fries with salmon topped with lump crab and jumbo shrimp. And, you know, onions and peppers and American cheese. This is usually our ultimate seafood cheesesteak. But like I said, this will be premiered this Thursday on the truck on Cheesesteak Thursday. Basically get a cheesesteak on top of fries instead of like a traditional cheesesteak inside of a bun.
A traditional cheesesteak inside of a bun. Now talk about this sauce. Is this like a
Yes,
yum
that's
yum
the
good
yum yum
sauce?
sauce.
Oh,
Yep.
it is the
Yes,
yum
sir.
yum.
Yep.
Yum yum. Right. So when people eat this, like, is this like one of your top
This
items
is
that
one
your
of our top
customers request?
sellers, yes.
Man, look, if you put yum yum sauce on anything, my taste buds is going happy right
Yeah.
now. Got you. So, what is next for the food truck, Nick? You guys have been operating around the Hampton Roads area
Yes.
for a while. What's the next step?
Next step, you know, once we get everything rolling and we get the hang of this and maybe we get some employees, whatever, we try and put a second truck on the road. You know, the final destination hopefully will be a restaurant at some point in time.
Okay.
But right now we focus on getting the name out there and getting everybody to know Hurricane Seafood.
Well, it's not going to take long for people to know. Now, I do see that you have some fish
Yes.
that look very lonely.
Yes, yes,
Show
yes.
me what you're about to do with the
Yes,
fish
we
before I
just
send it outside.
Throw these right here in the fryer.
From the batter.
Yes, sir. From the batter straight to the grease.
Okay.
Let that simmer and sizzle for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna send it outside.
Oh, hey, look. So while these are cooking, let's go ahead to go outside and see who Patricia's with, because I feel like there's a lot more food to see.
That's right, Quincy. After you say Toya, she cannot cook. Let's welcome Toya to Living 757. How are you, Toya?
Hello, Patricia.
But
Thank
is that
you.
right what Quincy just said? Well, actually, wrong.
I'll cook? No, I cannot cook.
Okay, so he was right.
I can't believe he said it.
Oh, well, it's okay. Well, now, what we have right here, Toya?
All right, so we have the...
That will have a story behind, right?
Yeah, so this right here is the Toya's Trio Tacos. So we have a salmon taco, a shrimp taco and a crab meat taco. They're topped with pickled onions and cilantro. And we also come with yum yum sauce. And they
Yum
also
Yum
come with
sauce.
hush puppies. This is named after me. So
Why that for?
So one day I was just eating some tacos and they were okay. And I just called Ron. It was like a week after we got the truck. And I said, hey, we need some tacos. And my name starts with a T, so we should name it after me. And he thought the idea was
That's
great.
it.
And they're one of our best sellers every Tuesday. We're going to have these today at our dinner location every Tuesday.
I love this one, the Toya Taco Trio. I love that one.
Yes,
So what we have right here, Toya?
All right here we have the hurricane platter. It comes with 2 pieces of fish, 5 shrimp,
Right
french
there.
fries, and hush puppies. And yum yum sauce and cocktail sauce.
Okay, I love this. So now let's talk about the Hurricane Seafood name. What it come with? Like, how do you guys come up with this name?
The hurricane seafood name came up with, you know, the hurricane is with water. So, you know, what washes up when it's a hurricane, a lot of animals and things like that. So that's where it came up from.
I see that. And what it make us unique from different competitors, like different food trucks?
Yeah, they don't have the Toy Trio tacos.
Okay, that's a winner.
But every day we have a special. So on Tuesdays we have tacos, on Wednesdays we have wings, on Thursdays we have cheesesteaks, and on Fridays we have a different type of fried fish every Friday.
I love that. So you can find everything, different seafood things every day. So now, where do you guys go with the food truck? Like, are there any specific place? Where do you put the locations? Where you gonna be there?
So usually, mostly during the week for dinner, we're at 15423 Warwick Boulevard, Newport News, Virginia. We do a lot of businesses. We do a lot of different kind of things. You have to follow us to kind of keep up and see where we're going to be and everything like that.
I love that. I think the info is already on the screen. They can just check there. So you have your calendar where the places you're gonna be, right?
Yes. This Saturday we'll be at Mill Point Park in Hampton, Virginia, at the Autism Crush Festival.
I love that. Oh yeah. So I know Quincy asked what is next for you guys. You're gonna then have another food truck, but for you, what is next? Like, you have that vision too?
Yes, definitely. The next thing is a food truck, and this cheesecake right here. Chef Ron also makes homemade desserts every week. It's a new flavor cheesecake. This is the Fruity Pebble for this week. So we're gonna have that in there. So that's gonna make a difference. It's like a bakery as well.
I love it. That's also a huge difference. You know, just to have your own cheesecake cook and prepare there for the food truck is amazing. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Toya. We invite everyone to follow you guys on Facebook.
All right, and it's Hurricane Seafood at Facebook and at Instagram.
Thank you so much once again. Now, for some of the fresh prepared food here in the Living 757, we're going to a museum with the oldest delicious edible hemp. Check this out.
We are in beautiful downtown Smithfield, getting ready to explore all things wild and wonderful this charming town has to offer.
And our first stop, the Isle of Wight County Museum, where we're going to learn all about the history of this area.
And the old ham.
The old ham.
And don't forget the peanut.
Who can forget the peanut? Are you ready to go in?
I am. Let's go.
Let's go.
Rachel, thank you so much for inviting us into your great museum. I am beyond excited to be here for multiple reasons.
Thank you for coming. Welcome to the Isle of Wight County Museum.
It's great to be here. Now, I understand your title is the curator of the ham.
Curator of the museum.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, there's something about ham here, though, at the museum.
Yes, we don't have a specific curator just for the hams, but...
Okay, thanks for clearing that up.
Tell us about the ham.
All right, so the Isle of Wight County Museum is home to the world's oldest ham. Technically, it should still be edible. It is from 1902. We're getting ready to celebrate its 121st this year, and we always have a birthday party with cake. So we do sing Hammy Birthday.
Oh, I love
my
that.
God.
So,
And there's the ham cam.
yes,
Oh.
yes, can't forget the ham cam. That's one of my friend's favorites. The best answer I've gotten so far when I said, why do we have a ham cam, was, why not? And
I mean, why
I
wouldn't
don't have an answer for that, yeah.
Why wouldn't a ham have a cam?
And
Right,
it's-
exactly.
And it's the most important piece in our collection, so.
But I also hear you have a historic peanut
We do, we
Can't
do.
forget peanut.
Yes, we also have the world's oldest peanut.
in the world.
Yes, Ripley's, believe it or not, has approved. I will say it does have the year written on it, so that's part of it, and then just, provenance, so.
Well, those are great displays, but we know you have a lot of other things in the museum. What else do you have that's on display here?
We have our sprig wing portion of our museum where we talk a lot about the Warasquoyak, who were native to this area. They had 3 villages here in about the Smithfield, Carrollton area. So we've been expanding a bit and talking more about them, a rather small tribe that was part of the Powhatan Paramount Chiefdom. We just recently got a dugout canoe, so we're constantly working on things. We talk a bit about the Blackwater River and the importance of that and the ecosystem and what kind of animals live in the area, that sort of thing as well. A bit of our colonial history. This was a really big merchant hub and a lot more industry in some areas of Isle of Wight County than we see today.
What about the hours here in the museum?
The hours here, we are open 7 days a week, and we are open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day except Sunday when we open up a little bit later at noon.
Well, I love that there are so many interactive displays, like the store that you have over there, and there's like a scavenger hunt sort of thing.
yes.
And you also have this theater. What is showing in the theater?
We have about a 17-minute video that plays on loop that talks about just the overall history of Isle of Wight County and tries to include a little bit of everything, and that plays on loop constantly. We also have the duck and cover video with Bert the turtle that you guys may remember seeing before. That plays downstairs on loop as well, and that is part of our Cold War exhibit.
Rachel, this is such a pretty space. Do you have any events that you do here?
We do all kinds of events. We do have a lecture space, and we have lectures here regularly, typically as part of our Lunch and Learn program. So those are typically free lectures that you can come in, and they're at about 12:30 usually, and so you can bring your lunch if you want to and join us for a lecture. But we constantly have all kinds of different programs, all kinds of special tours of Windsor Castle, of Fort Boykin, of Fort Huger, or Yuji, depending on how you like to say it. So we have all kinds of things, and there is a calendar on our website that I strongly encourage people to check out.
Perfect. If someone wanted to come check out the museum, do they need to get tickets online ahead of time, or can they buy them here?
Nope, they can pay their admittance fee here. It's only $2 for adults, and children are free. So you get a lot.
And how would someone go about finding the feed of the ham cam? Because you know people are going to want to look that up now.
So the ham cam shows up right on our main webpage, and that's historicisleofwight.com.
Well, this has been such great and fun and interesting information. Thank you, Rachel.
No problem. Thank you so much for coming.
Wow, ladies, I have to say, while I have this fork in my hand, because I'm about to try this cheesecake, I did not know that there was so much more to learn about Virginia in this museum that has the world's oldest edible ham and peanuts.
I don't even know that.
Are you kidding me? Huh. But cheesecake, I might want to take a bite out of it just to see.
Would you take a bite out of the ham?
Probably not.
You wouldn't?
It's the
wouldn't.
world's oldest. Why would I eat that?
It's oldest.
You guys, we have to hit the pause button for a minute, but when we return,
Oh.
Ah, you did it.
the
The
right stuff.
She made me do it.
We'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Actually, my PE teacher once told me, Quincy, if you aim for the stars but you land on the moon, that's a pretty cool accomplishment.
He's right.
Yeah, well, our next guest, he knows a lot about that, from being a top college basketball player to now being a top selling author. Love to welcome to Living 757 both speaker and basketball trainer, CJ Wright. What's happening, CJ?
How you doing, man? How you guys doing?
We doing all right, man. I see that, you know, the leg, like, how tall are you, man?
I'm 6'7".
6'7".
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So Kobe-ish.
Kobe-ish. You can say
Kobe-ish
that.
height.
You can say that.
Right. Well, look, first of all, man, congratulations on your new book. This book right here called The Right Step Forward, The 4 Quarters of Success. I love how you play off your last name too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The right step forward. Like, how does it feel knowing that this book is inspiring so many people with the experiences that you had?
Definitely. It's an amazing feeling. Being able to just go out and know that you're helping making people's lives better through your gifts and your talents, it's an amazing feeling. It's very gratifying.
Very gratifying. Yeah, man. I mean, I can imagine, bro. It's like you get to talk about the stuff that you go through, and then people are reading that and be like, look, I love that chapter. I love that topic, right?
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what are some of the tools for success that you list in your book? And did you kind of carry anything over from the basketball court to your book?
Okay. So, yes, the book is actually sports themed. So I have some of my experiences in there, as well as the book is actually set up where it has timeouts and it's broken up into 4 quarters.
That's what I was asking because of the title. I was like, there's got to be a correlation here.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. So true or false? All right. The height that you have did not affect you playing basketball or even as a trainer. True or false, and why?
Well, I'm gonna say, I think that's a 2-part question. I think it's true and false.
Okay.
True and
Yeah.
false.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna say true. Of course, it does help to be a tall basketball player. I'm closer to the ball. I'm closer to the hoop. But also, I'll say at a point in time in the beginning when I first started playing basketball, I wasn't very good. So me being tall didn't matter at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's when
So,
they
yeah.
put you under the basket and say, just hold up your hands.
Yeah.
Post.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yes. Now, you also spent over 10 years working in the mental health field. I'm somebody who suffers from generalized anxiety, so I speak openly about mental health. What lessons did you learn working in the mental health field that kind of contributed to your book?
Oh man, so many lessons. I would say one of the biggest things that I probably learned working in mental health is a lot of people want help. They just don't always know how to get it and how to go about it.
Yep.
And that's one of the reasons why I wrote the book, because I wanted to be able to help people in a fashion and be able to support them in ways that maybe they can't get from wherever they were looking at the time.
Right.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know what? Because you do play basketball, we play around and have a lot of games. So I got a game for y'all here. I'm gonna give y'all these cue cards there. So it's gonna be a play on your name. It's called The Right Stuff. All right. So I'm just gonna be asking some trivia stuff about either NBA or college, and let's see if you guys know. So the first one, this doesn't even have a correct answer, but I know it's gonna get
And
people
then
riled up.
You have
okay.
1 or 2.
Yes. So I'm sorry. Yes. So I'll read the question and then I'll give you 2 choices. So you
options?
can pick 1 or 2.
All right.
Okay.
We got
All right.
50%
Here we go.
shot at getting it right.
All right. But this one, there's no correct answer. All right. So who has the right stuff to be the NBA GOAT? Jordan or LeBron? This gets her.
That's
every
not a real question.
She hates
See,
it. Who?
it's if out of those 2, it's Michael Jordan. Duh.
Definitely Michael
Oh,
Jordan.
really?
It's definitely
And
Michael Jordan.
number 2 would be Kobe, and he wasn't even on there.
First of all,
like the way you
both of
think.
y'all gonna stop
Yeah.
disrespecting the king. Okay. All right.
The
now I grew up
King
watching
would
Jordan.
Team hop to win championships.
Oh my God, you know what? That's how good he is. Okay, all right, next one. What college player had the right stuff to be drafted #1 in the NBA? Was it Kobe Bryant or was it Allen Iverson? Who was drafted #1? 1 or 2? 1 is Kobe, 2 is Allen Iverson. You got to turn it. Oh.
2.
2?
2.
Yep.
Correct. Yep. Kobe Bryant was actually drafted in the same year, but he was drafted number 13. All right. This is a trick one here. Who is the shortest player in the NBA in NBA history with the right stuff? Muggsy Bogues or Nate Tiny Archibald?
Ooh, was it Muggsy?
It was Muggsy. This girl knows her
Yeah,
stuff.
you on it.
Okay. All right. You know what? Last
Space
one.
Jam was one of my favorite movies.
Last one before we gotta get out of here. What was the last college basketball team with the right stuff to win back-to-back championships? Was it Duke or the University of Connecticut? The last college to win back-to-back championships.
UConn.
Yep, these guys, y'all are good.
Hey,
Cool.
you
Not
gotta
in front
let
of
us
me.
do the high five. We got all of them.
Yes, y'all are good. Look, really quick, we've already put your information up there on the screen for people to follow you guys, but where can people go get that book?
Definitely.
Where?
Where can people?
Yes.
So you can get the book from either Amazon.com or you can get it from BarnesandNoble.com.
Got you. All right, awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah, thank you,
And
man.
one perfect way To fuel yourself physically and mentally in your health is to fuel your body with things that are good for you.
That is right, Ashley. And you know, all of you know that I love healthy and delicious food. And luckily for me today, I have the owners of the Everbowl, Jackie and John Murray. Let's welcome to Living 757. How are you guys?
Good. How are
Thanks for having
you?
us.
Yeah.
So exciting to have you today. And this, oh my God, looks so yummy and delicious. But now, first question, because I was kind of concerned about the word acai, acai.
Yeah.
What is the correct way to say it? And did I pronounce it right?
Yeah, totally. So acai is actually from South America. It's
Okay.
a little berry that's a mix between kind of like a blueberry and a blackberry taste, but it has double the nutrients. So we love acai, and we were so excited to be able to bring it to the area.
I see, acai. Okay, now I see that John is already on the go.
Yeah.
Can you explain us a little bit what we have here and what we're gonna prepare?
Yeah,
Yes.
totally. Go ahead, babe.
Okay, so so we have our Everbowl here, which is our most popular. This has our acai base in it, and then it has granola, banana, strawberry, blueberry. So it's kind of like an OG acai bowl.
Ooh, the acai, I love it. So
Yes.
what is the name of this one again?
This is the Everbowl.
Yeah.
The Everbowl, okay.
Yes. Yep.
So if you're ever coming up on the line and you see me at the register, the first thing I'm gonna say is, all right, our most popular bowl is always gonna be our OG, and that's
Okay.
the bowl that you'll really find anywhere. If someone says that they have an acai bowl, that's what they're talking about.
Okay.
Just acai, granola, banana.
Acai and granola
and
and
strawberry.
banana. A lot of protein. Now, from the nutrient side, like this
Yeah.
is like a very healthy, right?
Yes, totally. Yeah, and it's a great alternative. I think one of the awesome things about the different bowls that we brought today is that they have different benefits, right? So the OG usually is kind of middle of the line when it comes to sweetness, but it's gonna be the most filling. So it's gonna have a ton of fiber. A lot of people like to add peanut butter, which we have right here.
Right
and we
here.
totally can do that. Or we can do the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon is the lowest glycemic index. That's kind of like a vacation in a bowl, if you can think about it
Blue
that
Lagoon,
way.
vacation
It's the
in a
best.
bowl. I like that.
Yeah, and it has some chia pudding. So if you're not familiar with chia pudding, it's actually pretty dense with fiber, and we don't sweeten it at all. So it tastes awesome on top of a base. And then
So this is actually that one. Let me show you to the
Yes.
camera. This is the Blue Lagoon, the one that you just mentioned. Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
And that's the chia pudding. Oh my God.
it's
That
super
is-
good.
Yes, and now when are we doing the next one? Because he's already preparing the third bowl.
Yeah, so the third one is our full moon. That's our most indulgent. A lot of my girlies love to come get it, especially on rainy days, days that they really want to feel comforted. And it's a chocolate vanilla mix, and everything here is really, it's vegan and gluten-free.
Oh
so
my God, this
it's
is actually
guilt-free. It's the
pretty good
best.
for our, one of the guys that's in that today to hear. But okay, so this is part of your lunch menu, dinner menu. Can we combine this with our diet?
Yeah, totally. So it was so fun. We actually had a free acai day once a year. And during this last one that we did, a Puerto Rican family came up to us and were like, we are so glad that acai is here because a lot of times they use it as a meal replacement. So they'll have it for breakfast, or if they have it in as a dessert, it'll be a smaller quantity, but it's great as a post-workout, a pre-workout.
Yeah.
But it's really refreshing, and I love having it after I do like Pure Bar or like Cycle Bar.
I
or
love it.
something.
And actually, you just say all the nutrients and the healthy the benefits, but it's so colorful because it's fruit involved. I like the colors of the bowls. I love that. So now, guys, you do a lot for the Hampton Road area. You also contribute to different organizations. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, totally. So when John and I first got started, we actually were foster parents, and it was our first successful reunification with families. And we just thought, we're like, okay, well, we want to keep doing this, but we knew with both of the businesses, because now we have 2 locations, it was going to be harder to give them a fulfilling or enriching experience. So we're still donating to organizations like Connect with a Wish.
Yes.
They've been fabulous, just in providing what new kids need in their placements, and then also we make room for kids that are aging out of the foster care system.
I love that.
Yeah, for our staff.
Love that. Oh my God, John is all like a full in on the balls. That look is so
Looking
pretty.
good.
I need to look at this one. This is amazing. I bet if you can see it right there. Yes. Oh my God, this is so cool. So now when we're talking about the organizations,
Yes.
you guys, like I picked this organization for in particular case or why?
We love Connect with Wish specifically because they were the organization that helped us as foster parents.
Okay.
Whenever we would get new kids that come into our care, they were like, okay, what do you need? Car seats? Do you need strollers? Do you need book bags for school-age kids?
Oh, wow.
So they were fabulous. So we started our grand opening for Virginia Beach with a large donation for their organization to kind of shut them out.
That says also know if it's anybody that I want to contribute also for what you're doing and help you, how do they can contact you?
Yeah, they can totally either DM us on Instagram, it's Everbowl_Southampton Roads, or you can look on Connect with a Wish's website directly.
I love Connect with the Wish. So now I'm gonna connect with these Everballs because they look amazing. What is your 2 locations? I need to try this one. I'm sorry, guys. So what is the 2 locations that you have right now?
So we are in Greenbrier,
Okay.
in the Target Shopping Center, right on
Yeah.
the other side of Baker's Crust, and we just opened up last month in Red Mill.
I know.
Yep, and so where the Publix is coming, right on General Booth and Demo, right there.
Oh my
That's
God,
right.
this is amazing. I don't know why I tried it before.
Welcome back to Living 757. Being involved in a car accident is something that nobody wants to be a part of, right, Patricia?
Yeah.
But knowing what to do afterwards can save you when it comes to the aftermath. And we are so lucky that we have friends like attorney John Paulson from Huffman & Huffman who can tell us everything to do and most importantly, everything not to do
Not to
after
do.
you get into a car crash. Hey, John.
Hey, good to see you guys.
Welcome
How
to
are
the
you?
show.
Thanks.
It's always so good to have you.
Yes.
Now, we have gone over this information that we're going to talk about today several times.
Right.
So our producers decided they were going to quiz us.
Yes, let's see.
Are you down for the
I'm down
cause?
for the quiz.
I think
Let's
at this
go.
point we all know exactly, right?
Yeah, we should
should know.
know this at this point, and John is the expert, so he's going to correct us if
And
we're
I've
wrong.
got cheat sheet.
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
Good. He has the answers.
I've got
See,
the
I knew they were against us.
Yes.
After an accident, you should
Okay,
call 911.
yes.
There you go.
Take a photo. No.
Yep.
No,
you got it.
that's
Take
too
photos.
Yeah,
Take
take
photos.
That's right.
Call an attorney.
Yes,
You want to
yes,
call
yes.
John.
Nailed it.
Get medical
Attention.
Yes.
Get medical
Well, treatment.
treatment. Yeah, treatment.
Treatment.
Good
I
enough.
was like,
Same thing.
get
Notificate information. No. Oh yes, get
That's tough.
information.
How about contact?
contact
information.
information.
There you go.
I know. I was trying to
There
get
you go.
information. I know it's right, but on the other one, that was tough.
That was
Yeah, I
tough.
know,
I was
that
like-
was tough. Yeah.
Looks like a confused puppy.
I like that
Right.
one. Yes.
What?
I like that one.
Right. That
All right.
last one.
Question number 2.
Okay, we have another one.
Yep.
After an accident, do not do these 5 things. So let me see.
Do not
Leave the scene.
Yes.
leave the
Yes.
scene. Yes.
Admit.
Admit fault.
There you go. That's
Okay.
a big one.
Deny until you die. JK, mom.
Do not forget to
not-
get the light.
Call
call
the
police.
police.
There
Yes.
you go.
Do not forget to collect evidence.
That's right.
I thought that was the police's job.
And that
Do
one is
not neglect to get.
Oh.
I don't know what that one is.
that
okay.
one
yep.
is-
Okay. I got it.
you need to help us on that one. Uh-huh.
Medical.
Ooh.
Medical attention.
That's
Attention.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Medical attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that one.
Yeah. Ashley, you brought something up pretty interesting because you said I thought that was the police's job.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's important, and I'm not trying to jump on your question, but
No, it's okay.
But there's different standards for civil and criminal liability. That's why it's real important. These insurance companies, they always find any reason to deny a claim.
Right.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about in a second, I think, this contributory negligence, which is a horrible law in
Yes.
Virginia.
I think, yeah, that's our
Yep,
question is
we're
about
one of
medicines.
4 states in the country that have this law. But what
Oh,
this
wow.
law essentially says is that, let's say, Ashley, you and I are in a car accident,
Yeah.
and I'm 99% at fault for this accident. But a judge or jury finds that you contributed to this accident 1% in any way, shape, or form. You could be looking at your phone, you could be distracted, you could be speeding. Even though if you look at an accident normally, you'd say, oh yeah, John's totally at fault. If a judge or jury finds you 1% of fault,
1%.
you may be horribly injured, but you can't collect at all for your
Oh,
damage.
really?
Hey.
Most states have what's called comparative, where they kind of compare the negligence. In Virginia, we have this harsh law called contributory negligence.
Contributory. So that,
Yeah.
that means
So that
doesn't
can
matter
affect
if
a
it's just
personal
1%.
injury case because it could blow your entire
It could
case.
blow you. That's right. So even though the other guy got the ticket and the criminal proceeding says, okay, this person's at fault, under the civil procedure, under the civil rules, it's a totally different standard. So that's why you got to be real careful, before you talk to these insurance companies.
Come Come on,
So
Virginia.
what's
I
so
know.
important to call it? So that's why it's so important to call the police
So important.
and collect evidence, right?
Yeah, the great thing about Huffman & Huffman is it's a little different from a lot of different firms is when you call into Huffman & Huffman, the first person you're speaking to is an attorney.
It's not attorney.
Yep, not an intake specialist, not a paralegal, you're talking to an attorney. The attorneys can assess the contributory negligence if there's any. They can tell you real clearly whether or not you have a case.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we have one more question?
Yeah, well, actually, he answered that
I
question.
kind of answered that.
What,
Jumped
We
ahead
do,
to it, yeah.
look.
yes. If you're having in a car accident,
You
have to
call
call
Huffman and Huffman.
There you go. Nailed it. Yep, yep.
That was good.
Yes. Yeah,
So,
very good.
where can people reach out to you guys, and how do they can contact in case that we hope nobody is involved in an accident, but if they do?
Of course, our website should be on the screen, and you can always call us on our 422-HELP, 757-422-HELP. We're here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you.
Brothers
Thank you
in
so
love.
That's it.
Yeah. You got it.
Finish it.
Huffman and Huffman. I was waiting for y'all to join in.
That's right, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you.
us.
It's great to
We
see
love
you
it.
guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good to see you.
Yeah.
I think actually we did pretty good with the performance in this game. So
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Yes, now we're going with Quincy. That he's actually in the studio with our performer for your musical performance today.
Yes, I am, ladies, and I just want to say your voices are horrible. I'm joking. I'm joking. But this is right where the music magic does happen to end every show. But before we end the show, we're going to visit with our music guest this week, who is actually, he's raising the tone in the community with very impactful rap music. And I'd like to welcome to the show, Mr. Country Tone. What's happening, my man?
How you doing? Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, now let's be clear. Is Tone, T-O-N-E, not
Yeah.
like Tone short for Tony, or is
Yeah.
Tony your name?
Well, Tony is my name,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's tone, country tone, that goes into different ways, you know, raising the tone, setting the tone, and
Yeah.
then my tone and how I talk, you know, so.
Okay, I dig that. Now, I have to read this quote because I saw that you had said this, and it said, I'm just here to open doors for my family while creating something special for the world.
Yes.
Right. So is that, like, family is really important. Is that what pushes your passion to make good music?
Oh, yes, because when I do my music, I have to do the music for my kids to be able to listen to it. So the type of music that I actually make is positive. My kids love it. My youngest 2-year-old can sing, he loves it, so he kind of like, it pushes me to, you know, just continue to do great things as far as music-wise, because he dances all the time to the music. So that just gives me a great feel of joy that my music, kids will tell you straight up, it's trash, it's trash. They'll let you know it's horrible, but I haven't got any bad feedback from anyone that I have performed with. But other than that, yeah.
Well, another thing that you haven't gotten bad feedback about their country tone is the fact that, like, I was on your Instagram page, right? And you're doing something that's kind of like a niche, but it's dope. Like, I love it. Like, you're making music for, like, either like local sports teams or even like in college, right?
Yeah, Colorado.
So is that is that intentional? Because you know once they catch on and your song catches on, everybody starts putting it in their videos.
Oh, yes, definitely intentional. Shout out to Neely, Deep Pre-Game Show. He's the one that actually inspired me to go ahead and make a song for Colorado. And it's definitely intentional. I do a song for the college football team out there in Colorado, Denver. Not
Coach
Denver.
Prime,
yeah,
right?
Coach Prime, I did. Yeah, definitely.
Coach Prime, Deion
Boulder,
Sanders.
excuse me, Boulder. Yes, yeah, but I did do a song out there in Oscar Smith High School called Deals. That's for the actual college football itself. Yeah, I really enjoy that song.
Yeah. So has any song taken off yet that you've done?
I performed at the home opener. It's called Buffalo Sauce, the first anthem I made for Colorado football team. I performed at the home opener last year at Nebraska, versus Nebraska.
Yeah.
Man, it was a great experience. It was a great experience.
Hold up. So did you get a chance to meet Coach Prime at all?
I haven't like one-on-one, but I definitely like talked to him as far as, hey, what's up, Coach Prime?
Yeah.
Hey, but Coach Prime has that seriousness. You
He has the ability to make you just want to run through a boulder.
Like you gotta pull your pants up, like he said, when a grown person.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
what we actually need these days, is something that people can recognize. And when it comes to recognizing, that's the track that you're going to be performing for us here in a little bit. Like, what is that track about? Like, it's about recognizing that you're here, recognizing your tone. Like, tell us.
It's recognized. There's greatness in everyone, each and every one of us. But definitely, I'm gonna be the one. I know I'm gonna be the one that's bringing everybody together as far as the 757, because everyone really needs to kind of like be on the same type of page and recognize that it's not all about division. You know, we can all come together regardless of how we look and the shape and sizes. So the song "Recognize You're Here" later on is definitely something that's It's gonna bring the passion and the energy.
Recognize, and I'm sure your kids dance to it too.
Oh
because-
man,
because
because
they didn't recognize you, then they wouldn't be dancing right.
They definitely. Oh man, I'm talking about the dance. They don't have the best dance moves.
Yeah.
But they definitely be getting down to the music. Yeah.
Okay, so now you're like 757 born and bred, right?
Chesapeake. I went to Oscar Smith. Spent time in
Chesapeake,
Georgia.
Oscar
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now, is there anything that you would say? Let's say you were about to win an award, a Grammy award, and you're about to shout out Chesapeake really quick. And there was something that you was about to say to the audience.
Oh, I want to say this. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody. But shout out to the 757 Hampton Roads, Chesapeake. That is my heart. That is where I was born. Shout out to Norfolk, Charles, Suffolk, Portsmouth.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you gotta say, you gotta say everybody.
Nice.
You know, you gotta say
and
with
that's
JB.
what's gonna happen. So when we come back, we are gonna have Country Tone right here on the stage. The stage is yours. I hope you're ready.
I'm ready for it, brother. I'm ready for it.
All right, you guys stay right there. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Living 757.
Oh wow! You know what, lady? I've realized I got
You
my
realize-
shirt is just. Why didn't anybody tell me? This has been a great show.
You
I
dressed
didn't
like
even-
Fabio?
I did not.
I
What is
just
it,
opened and I
Halloween?
see you fixing yourself.
Yeah,
So I was
you
like,
know what I'm
okay,
saying?
he's taking care.
I got too much of my chest.
Yes, but what a great show today,
Because I'm trying to be
guys.
strong for my Halloween costume. I don't know if I want to be.
You're gonna fit. You're
I don't
gonna
know if I
fit.
want to be Superman or Batman or just somebody.
Okay,
that's-
You're
hang
going
on,
for
hang on.
superheroes.
Hang on. We need to, okay, let's, on three, everybody say an idea. Quincy first, 1, 2, 3.
Gummy bear. What?
Gummy bears!
Sorry, I got confused because I want some gummy bears.
1, 2, 3. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Costume idea.
A costume idea.
Custom idea.
Okay,
oh
yeah.
my gosh.
You know what?
That's
I
your
don't
favorite
know.
candy.
Got you. You know what? I'll be a gummy bear for Halloween.
Gummy
Let's
bear.
Go, let's go
How
ahead
about
and
you,
do it.
girl?
You are nice and soft like a gummy bear.
I don't know how to take that.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Go, Power Rangers. Yeah.
Power Rangers. So you.
I don't know. You put it hard, girl. Power Rangers. I don't know.
Well-
so how about if we ask
Something
to
scary.
the audience for suggestions?
Oh, no, but
and
you
you guys
like-
help me to figure it out.
Well, that could be cool, but you also like scary Halloween
Yes, I
costumes because
do.
you brought
I
that up
do.
before. You said Halloween is about being spooky and scary. So what would be your spooky
But
character?
I don't think it's a character that is very scary, like as a female character. I love Freddy Krueger from.
That's who she is.
See,
She got Freddy Krueger.
You
Hold
would
up.
be
Let me
perfect
see the,
for
oh,
that.
no, she don't have the nails.
I can put gloves with the nails.
Yeah, we could get you those. Remember when you had the Post-its?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Stickies
because
on
when
your-
she did that, then she imitated
Cardi
B.
That was so fun.
I think it will be so fun if we have if we ask the audience to send some suggestions. You can send the ideas.
We're gonna
on
let
our
them
page.
choose?
Sure.
Well,
That
yes.
sounds dangerous.
Why not? Well, let's see how they think.
You know what? You know what? If you guys do choose, all you got to do is follow us on our
Yes.
social medias. That's first. Whether you go to our TikTok, our Instagram, or Facebook, and you can
Yes.
just put it in the comments, send us a DM, and say, "I would love to see you or Quincy or
Yep.
or Patricia or
Patricia.
Ashley do something." Right?
Dressed in this theme.
Yeah.
And you can also send all your ideas to that email across the bottom of your screen. That
Yes.
is share@living757.com. Not just Halloween costume ideas, but any
Anything.
ideas. We want to
Yes.
hear from you guys.
Yep. So we appreciate you guys recognizing us, and we want to recognize you guys when we see you next week. And speaking of recognize, we're going to leave you with our music artist. This is Country Tone with Recognize. See you guys next week.
Double R. Back at y'all again with another one. Relatable rap. Hear me out. This gonna be the reason why we blow up. This gonna be the reason why all our people start to show up. This gonna be the reason why we all start believing that we can eat for 4 seasons for different reasons and all glow up. What y'all think gonna happen if we get up on the same page? What y'all think gonna happen if we get up out our own way? What y'all think gonna happen if we start with all this capping and creating distractions about the same thing? Back in the day, we was all outside. It's the frozen cup, lady at the flippy top. Had the leaves in my wheels so they could hear the bike ride. Won't believe in it, feel till we see them street lights. Gone. Them green box meetings was legit. We used to really walk around with a stick. Banging on doors, call it ding dong ditch. You get caught, you already know what time it is. See, that's the good time, but nowadays this world too cold. They got people, no kids, they're returning their home. That'll never be what it is, boy, go right in your hole. You die alone and die slow for taking innocent souls. See, me, I'm with my family indoors, invested in my grind till they come back tenfold. One day at a time, we gon' all let them know. VA, been the grind, 75 Hampton Road, let's go. Oh, y'all thought that I was done, huh? I'm just having fun now. Bring that beat back. Ask some people what they know about that. What you know about having nothing? The one that's supposed to have your back just start fronting. So who really by your side if it ain't about the money? Who really down the ride even when the storm coming? Make sure to have your back when you covering slack. Cause sacrificing your freedom ain't never been where it's at. Especially if it's illegal, especially if he mistreat you. He claimed to be a man, but both hands he used to beat you. She ain't trying to be wifey, she steady trying to fight you. That's an uphill battle, changing hoods highly unlikely. So be smart with your movement and all the people you screwing. What goes around comes around. That chill game with the music, it go left foot over right, one day at a time. Don't fuss, don't fight, and everything will be alright. And keep your head out your. It's a wrap when we all become glad from the things we pursue and positive by influence. This relatable movement from tone. Oh yeah, 2 up, 2 down, VA be the home. Hey, I appreciate y'all time now. Doing it for a while now.